Excited, Enzo and Kaya?
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to Story Time. My name is Luke and this is my son, Enzo.
Hello, and this is Kaya.
We are going to read you a story. I wonder what the story will be about today. Did you hear that? That was the sound of the magic story drawer. Ooh, let's see what's inside. Oh, what's this?
It's an ant.
Oh, hello, hello. Now, Enzo, do you want to see what else is inside the drawer?
Yeah.
Quick, have a look.
It's a book.
Yes, it is. Here you go. Hold Kaya. And the story today is called The March of the Ants. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ants marching in a line. And there's an orange sun. I wonder where the ants are off to. Let's find out, shall we? And the story goes like this. The ants were heading off on a very important expedition. Each ant said what they were going to bring. I'm bringing food, said the first ant. I'm bringing water, said the second. I'm bringing a map, said the third. I'm bringing tools, said the fourth. Excellent, excellent, said the chief ant. You are excellent ants. What would you bring on an expedition or a trip? Maybe your favourite toy or a pair of binoculars. What about you, Enzo? What would you bring?
Some building blocks.
Nice choice. On and on, right through the ant army, each ant said what they were going to bring, until at last it was the littlest ant's turn. I'm bringing my book, said the littlest ant. A book, said the chief ant. A storybook? What good is that? Find something else, something useful that will help our expedition. Oh dear, it looks like the chief ant isn't very happy with the little ant bringing a storybook. I wonder why. I think a storybook is a great idea, don't you? Kaya certainly does. But although the littlest ant was little, she was also stubborn. She held her book tightly and shook her head. I'm bringing my book, she said. The chief ant sighed. We have no more time to talk. We must head off. Ants, everyone, forward march. The ant army set out. They marched and marched for days and nights. The ants are marching one by one, holding their maps, their tools, water, and don't forget the storybook. They were very determined and very brave. They ate the food, they drank the water, they looked at the map, and they used the tools. They were excellent ants. Excellent ants, indeed. Have you ever seen an ant? Maybe in your garden or at the park? But the journey was long. The ants became so tired and they were afraid. Would they ever reach their destination? Some of them became sad. Some of them were giving up hope. Some of them thought they would stop marching altogether. Oh dear, the ants are feeling sad and exhausted. Enzo, do you ever feel sad and exhausted?
I do.
And Kaya does too, but that's okay. We all do sometimes. Now, I wonder when we are going to see the littlest ant again. Should we keep reading and find out?
Yeah. There's a little ant. She looks like she's going to read her book to everyone.
Yes, she does. One night, when the stars were bright, the littlest ant brought out her book. She opened it up and began to read out loud. She had a soft, small voice, but slowly, one by one, all the ants in the ant army gathered round her, listening carefully to the story. They listened all night long. Finally, just as the sun was rising, the littlest ant came to the last page and closed the book. "Is that the end of the story?" said the chief ant, dismayed. Looks like even the chief ant is enjoying the littlest ant's story. "The best stories never end," said the littlest ant. "They keep on going inside you." And she was right. After listening to the story, strangely, mysteriously, all the ants in the ant army felt brave again. They felt strong again. They felt they could keep going. And they did. They kept going. Wow. See, the little ant storybook was a great item to bring on the expedition. We knew it, didn't we, Enzo and Kaya?
Yeah.
The story helped the ants be brave again. And perhaps they are still going. And every night, the littlest ant reads to them from her storybook. And every morning, the ants set out with hope in their hearts. All the ants marching one by one with hope in their hearts.
And look, the little ant looks very happy.
She does. And that's the end of the story. Do you like reading stories? Or maybe you like making up your own stories and reading them to your family and your friends? Oh, what's that, Kaya? Oh, you like reading stories about animals. Yeah, me too. What about you, Enzo? What type of storybooks do you like to read?
Adventure stories.
Oh, exciting. Well, it's time for us to go now. Bye from Enzo.
Goodbye.
Bye from Kaya.
Bye-bye.
And bye from me. Bye-bye. Oh, Enzo, I like adventure stories too. Should we read that next?